Hello friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I am a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today I'll be discussing with you a very important topic, a topic which will be eye-opener to you. What are the details? What is the complete analysis? I'll be sharing everything with you. But before that, a small request, if you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important topic, which is about the fake payroll. What is fake payroll and to fake payroll to get the Canadian PR? So question is, what is fake payroll? It is now very predominantly happening in Canada. So I'll try to explain this entire concept, but before I tell you the entire concept, let me tell you, please stop if you are indulging in this, because this is our immigration fraud. This is our immigration fraud and the consequences can be very disastrous. So my request to you, if you are into this, please stop right away. So let me explain you how this entire immigration fraud is operated. What are the consequences? I will let you know who participates in this. I will let you know how this is done. I will let you know all these things. So let us start with this. This is about the fake payroll. Fake payroll is in fake payroll basically there are ghost employees or paper employees who are on the paper, but they do not come to the workplace. They never come to the workplace. So on the paper they are employees, but actually they have not even seen the workplace. So it is a crime and employees are not working. Only payroll is churned. Just the payroll is churned to give the impression of a legitimate work. And all employee documents are manipulated. Everything, all the employee documents are manipulated. So now the question is how it is done. How it is done, all the documents including job letter, it is fake. Well, it is original, but actually it is not for the person who has done the work. So it is original, the pay slips are original, but T4 it is also original, and employment letter. So all these documents are created on a company which is existing, on an employee which is existing, but they are not working. Employees are not working there. So they are provided to the person who is, it looks like as if the person is working at that place, but person is actually not working. So this is the fraud. The documents are original, but the work has never been done. So work has never been done. So how it is executed? It is executed, the salary is credited to the bank account of the employee. Just like a regular employee, the salary is credited. This step is okay, salary is credited, but he has done no work. So why is salary getting credited? He has done no work, still salary getting credited. And next step, this is a very important step. So what happens? Employee withdraws the money from the bank in cash and then gives it back to the employer. So in a pay slip, if you have seen your pay slips, so in a pay slip there are deductions. The deductions are mostly the tax, any kind of insurance, any kind of pensions, all these things are deducted. So here in Canada, CPP, Canada Pension Plan, employment insurance, which is EI, and the tax, they get deducted. So when they are deducted, there is a component which is called employee component, there is an employer component. So the cost which employer pays is also paid by the employee. So employee gives back that share to the employer. And accountant fee, accountant, because he is doing all this job, so his fee is also borne by the employee. So these are the component how it is executed, how it is done. Now, the next step, which is who does it? So who does it? Mostly people with a low CRS. People know that their CRS is low. They have no other option except to go for express entry. So their CRS is low. In a normal way, they cannot get the turn. So what they do is they go on to this shortcut. So this shortcut, many visitors do that. So what visitors do, because the problem is visitors who come here are not so familiar with the Canadian law or its values. So they come here, they take the LMIA based work permit, and they actually do not work. They do not work. So they just get the payroll done, and once the payroll is over, they apply for the PR. So it is also done by very few students. Mostly students I've seen are honest, but some, they do go on to this wrong route. And to cover up, some people also do it to cover up the gap. So sometimes in your working history there is a gap. You have not been able to work due to many reasons. You are not able to find the job, or you are sick, or whatever, right? So you are not able to do the work. To cover up that non-working period, people go for this route also. And to cover up, sometimes people work in the lower tier, tier 4, 5, which is not allowed in the express entry. So what they do, they work on cash and do the payroll for tier 3 and above. This is also going on. Now, next question is, who are the participants? So the participants are mostly 3 participants are there: employer or the organization who provides all this paperwork, and the accountant who does the paperwork, and the employee who is a recipient of this paperwork. So one is a provider, which is employer. The other one is who does the paperwork, and the third one is the recipient of this paperwork. So these are the participants. Now, why this is done? It is pretty much simple: to get the PR, of course. But why this route is chosen? This route is selected because this is a shortcut. So, skill trade. The CRS is low for skill trade. CRS is about 380, less than 400 always for skill trade. So, people, what they do is, those people who have not used tools, they show as if they are big mechanic. So they go into the skill trade and get everything and apply under the skill trade because CRS is low. So to get entry into this, also into the there are 6 express entry categories, special categories. So in few categories also, this thing is being done, like in trade, particularly in trade category, and there are other categories also where this is being executed, and OINP, but I'm talking here PNP, but OINP, which is Ontario's PNP, which also has skill trade, this is also done for that. It is done because those categories have lower CRS and higher chances of PA. So you know almost your PR is confirmed if you get into this. So this is why it is done. Now I am on a very important part of this video, which is consequences. So my friend, if you are lured into this, please avoid this. Please forget this. The consequences of this immigration fraud can be too much. This will ruin your entire life. So please do not go on this shortcut path. Please avoid it. If somebody is telling you, please say no, thank you, and follow the right path. So the consequences could be deportation, which is very much common. So deportation along with ban. So ban to your entry to Canada, a permanent ban, and this is because you have done a fraud or misrepresentation, and it could also involve legal penalties including jail term, because it is a crime which you have committed, and of course financial penalties, and which runs into many thousands of dollars. So all this information and financial penalties plus ban on companies. So here I want to tell you, those companies who are into this kind of thing, I would say please stop it, because if you get found or if you are investigation is done against you, you could be banned for entire life. So these consequences are really serious. You have better ways. All you need to do is talk to the right person, and need to discuss your case with us, more than welcome. You can book an appointment with us. Our office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number, everything is shared right here with you. Very important thing. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.